I didn't bring the mic down, sorry. Hi! How's everyone doing? Everyone alright? Let's see. Stuff wasn't... what's the word? Things weren't that loud, so I just wanted to check the settings. Seems like it's fine on Streamlabs end, so I'm just gonna go mess with settings. Let's try amping that up a bit. There we go. That should be a bit louder now. Huzzah. Hello, Nat. I'm decent. Good to hear. Good to hear. We love being decent. Alright, as you can see here, it is the Wheel of Judgment. What is the Wheel of Judgment, you ask? Well, by now you should know, because we're 2 months into doing this kind of- let us see. I don't think we got any donations again this month, so it will, looks like it will purely be, this will purely be, members. That's the word. This will once again be purely members. So that means 3 members get potential shoutouts. Yay! Let's see, where is it? There it is. Let's see, by the way. I don't think, by the way, I'm afraid I don't believe we've reached either of the goals. We are short by 2 members. What is oh, hi, Luca. What is Twisted Wonderland? Is it yaoi or Euro? But it's mainly... I think the term is josekai. It's like... kind of like an otome game, like the gacha kind of thing, like Honkai Star, not Honkai Impact, where it's one gender of like either each other, either implied with each other or implied with other people, and they do their day-to-day, not love and deep space kind of way. It's not inherently romantic, but in the way that it's like this in another life bad already. Great. Great. Love that. Love that. I wonder if that's... I've just done something. Tell me if that's done anything. When the frick did I get 48? What the hell? Oh, whatever, it's fine. Thingied. Yeah. His name's in, shall we? No, yaoi or yuri. I mean, keen-eyed viewers would tell you that Twisted Wonderland, but it's mainly up to interpretation. There is a very heavy shipper base. So, Luca, if you are interested in yaoi or yuri, because a lot of the same characters, but take it as face value. I have a character who I think is a trans female. And I'm not going to argue with people's interpretation. I don't know much about that stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm start getting the members things on. I am currently debating it because I would love to. Other hand, I feel like I'm just continuously kicking the mouse in the gonads, waiting for him. Also, I don't know how interested people were in my reactions to it. I'll be real with you. This is how I gauge how whether or not people actually give a damn. Initially the VOD got very low views, so I thought like, okay, people weren't actually that into some of my VODs get on average back to it, or who've reacted to the series and are trying to find reactions. But at the end of the day, again, I don't know if people are fully interested in that. Sorry. You're gonna have to tell me if you actually want to see more of it. Oh, can you stay still? Why are you being like this? See. That's crazy. What's happening? Currently we're just doing the members, like, member shoutouts for, the end of videos. But... Mickey and Cross. And Cross, yeah. It was Mickey and Cross. Names of members just isn't working for some reason. It keeps throwing me back up. Cross. We all know who that is. we all know the king of the queen of lesbians, not the king of lesbians, the fuck? Like, we all know the queen of lesbians. Or... Narcissa and Seventail. Narcissa, Seventail. Evaggio. Miles, good old Miles Anderson. Red Hat. That should be 23 names. Yep, 23. For that memberships, financially can afford it, I encourage you to do so. I feel weird saying it because, you know, it's awkward saying spend money on me, but you know, if that's a desire, I won't say no. I was saying going to do reactions. I mean, we'll see. That's Mr. Redhead to you. Now, the lag will go away. I have reset it before. It does nothing. I'm just gonna try and get a new thing. I forgot to press record when I started streaming. Am I recording? I'm already recording. Yay! Never mind. I set it as a thingy. Oh, my PC's gonna get clogged up with VODs. Okay, whatever. Right. I'm just gonna press spin. And, yeah. Alright, remember, we have 3 to have a quick collab with, because we never reached the thing, but sorry. Alright. Audio, by the way, guys. I was trying to see if that would do anything. Will seems to like red today. It is Vincenzo Onzo. Vincenzo Ono, even, sorry. Alright, and we have spend money. No, we need more funds for the Wi-Fi perchances. Starlink is like the minimum is 160, and that's pre-installation. How do you think I am going to afford that? Also, I can't do that even if I wanted to without their input, can I? Anyway, okay, this is the last one. For the shoutouts for the month, we have... Oh, let's go! Let's go, Starjo! Let's go! Yay! Alright, and that is everything for that. So that means we will... I'm just going to move us over to just chatting for now. But we do also have one last thing we need to do. Eagle-eyed viewers will remember. Commissions, guys, commission me. Commission me? Would you commission me? Hey, guys. Give me commission me to do a full ASMR in Uwu voice. I'm sure you guys would love that. Are you natting it? I'm too close, get away. No! Stare into my blue eyes. No, I will not buy brown contacts. You can't make me. Back away from staring into your soul, ASMR. Gotta go, I have to do laundry. Hope you have a good night. Also stop using the C-word now. What C-word? Wait, I'm confused now. Oh, commissions. No, commissions. It's if you prefer. As I've ASMRs are neat. Yeah, I do like doing them. My only issue is now with the lag and all that jazz. If it's not... Yeah. Awkward. Commission is like job now. Job! You want to help me? You want to support my job? I still have the... Fun fact it gave to me, actually. I use it for like a not commission. Used it for a cosplay, which was, unnamed, actually. I did an unnamed cosplay this year. It was a combination between, their Youngblood, model and their feminine model. Because I didn't want to wear a bind I was cosplaying at came up. Which was very stupid in hindsight, but you know, it is what it is. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I repurposed, so for that, I repurposed a jacket that I'd used for ironically, there's a character in, there is a character in Twisted Wonderland on the event that's going on right now called Scully J. Graves. And he's the guy that lots of people were making, if you've seen the Gojo jokes about someone from Twisted Wonderland, white hair, black hair, this was last year, and I decided, fuck it, he looks like a human Jack Skellington, because he basically is. So I literally just, like, I bought a bunch of cheap shit off of Vinted, and, also, yeah, I didn't fully change the jacket to look like his in the thing. So then I was just like, well, I've got this plain black suit jacket, which looks close enough to what the Youngblood model has. So let me just paint on that shit, buy some knee highs and like a tennis skirt and a long black wig. But I already had like a white hoodie, and I bought the shoes for it as well. But I also bought those as like a mainly initially for the cosplay, but then I was gonna use them afterwards, which I did. So yeah, I just threw it all together, and then my nan was like, "Oh, that person has jewelry and stuff, right? They got a chain on their thing. You can't put that on your skirt. Here, have this chain bracelet." And then I also used this chain bracelet for the chain ASMR. All comes full circle. Ever thought of having a Patreon? I have. Actually, very early on, I considered having a Patreon to do, not adult stuff, but, you know, the kind of, like, darker ASMRs that YouTube either wouldn't monetize or would strike my channel for, and to public, which basically turned me off of doing a Patreon at that point. And there's also the implications of people going on there assuming they're gonna get fucking porn. I'm not ever gonna do that, because that's just not within my comfort zone. Sorry, YouTube, if you have to. Always that. While I'm a little more comfortable with the idea of a Patreon, it's also the fact of I don't really have that much extra time to make extra content for like a Patreon. I was thinking, like, because I said before that I'm considering opening, rather than an extra stream a month, one stream a month would be turned into a members only stream, and then there would also potentially be a members only ASMR, but so I don't know how much the members only ASMR would matter. But yeah, that's just my line of thinking. But I don't know why the fuck we've gone down this route. We're meant to be talking about something else. But yeah, what if you did a yaoi reading ASMR? You know what? It's not off the table. I'll be real with you. If you want, I have I got my book. So Twisted Wonderland has currently only the Heartstubule novel is in English, but the Savannah Claw one is scheduled to come out next year, which I am psyched about. I can't wait. I love the protagonist in the novels. His name is... One second. I always mix it up with Yukins. Yuya. His name is Yuya Kuroki. Yuya Kuroki, absolute gem of a protagonist. I can't wait to see how his arc goes, because he's not in any... They change every season / arc, the protagonist there, but Yuya stays for the entirety of the novels. Hooray. But, yeah, I was gonna say, I could try and find a somewhat gay excerpt in this, because I'll be real with you, there are some moments you can interpret. Let's see. Sorry for the bother. Where did you get your profile picture? Hi, Darby. My profile picture was drawn by a member of the community. Which might be a little late, but I'm here now. Hi, everyone. Staljo, you got the monthly shout out. Congratulations. And thank you also for coming in, because you reminded me that we actually have to talk about the membership goals for this month. So, unfortunately, let's see. But yeah, what do people want for the monthly goals for this month? Me. The book's red, man! It's a red book! It's a red book, dude! It's red. Got Riddle Rose Hots on the cover, and it's so annoying. The cover was made with, like, this gold leafy type thing, so it rubs off so easy. Point, it's Twisted Wonderland, E-Tyrant, the novel. Because obviously, from the way I hold the book, you can see the fingerprints. You can tell where I put my hands, because the gold leaf is just rubbed off there. It's so annoying. But other than that, it's a really cute cover. It's the lead artist. She will be part of, like, drawing special cards and what. The style is fairly similar to hers. I don't know if they're replicating it or they just specifically hired people who had a similar style to Bosso. or Yana, or whatever the fuck you want to refer to her as. But, what's it? The books, all the art in it is specifically drawn. Oh dear, I can hear the page in the background. That is intentional. Book smells great, by the way. Yes, I am a book sniffer. Yes, I am proud of it. Yeah. The lag is bloody annoying now. I know it's annoying me too. And have a yaoi throuple with the protagonist. Luca, would you like to share something with the class? I had fun with that too. Among Us. Us with members. That can be the 25 tier one. What do people want for the 50 membership tier? Your leg's really bad. I'm probably gonna hop up. It's a little too much for just listening. Alright, see ya. Alright, see ya. Bible. I like sifting new cover books. I'm more of a page. I can't say anything. I love Yaoi too. Don't be like Nat. Yeah, don't be like run a fucking Ethernet cable. Respect the grind set. Man of no sense of smell. I can't judge what people like to smell or sniff. Thank you. But yeah, what do people want for the 50 memberships? What do people want for that? What do people wish for? Also, do people know about, what do you want? You know what, screw it. Screw it, you know what? Fine. Okay. Go through. Old Wattpad. There you go. You want it so bad. Well, I'll be real with you, I have like 2 major former Wattpad accounts, so there you go. Reading your own fanfic. I have, I'm afraid, 50k Netflix GTA. Playing a horror game with members. Meaning to. So that's my only, like, concern with that. But I could do, like, if I do end up doing members-only streams, I could play a horror game on a members-only stream or something. We didn't even get to the 25 membership goal this month. So, hey guys, if you want to make Stardio's dream come true, get to 50 memberships, and we will have a stream where I read my fanfic in this place. Can we? I have tried doing stuff with I've tried doing stuff with the router. Sure, I am not on any of the Wi-Fi on my computer itself. It just is one of those things. I'm thinking I just need to get a new Ethernet cable, which brings me back to internet router, maybe her computer. I've reset both things multiple. I think I just need a new Ethernet cable. I'll be real with you. I think my rug right next to my either stream or when I'm just working, like at my desk. So I think that's the primary issue, is I keep, yeah. I hope you can fix this curse for the 30th, because I feel awkward doing another donathon because we haven't completely finished all, still haven't finished ones from fucking March. Like, part of me is like, oh, I kinda wanna do another one of that, because it's fun getting all that, watching the goals be met and shit, but at the same, there was an issue where we had at the time we said about custom EN tweet. The thing is, I kept asking, I don't want to put too much blame on tweet and function 480p. KB KB is a member now because I made him a member. Okay, I gave him three memberships and he got one. But yeah, so my point I'm making is the custom voice tweet from chat is gonna have to be either I'm fucking tweet out. Anyone agree? It seems far. Has a childlike model. Does please remember that. I am not the mommy of the cafe. That's more kind of Rotty's thing, I'll be real with you. But yeah, it's ASMR, but instead of doing that on as like a half-hour thing, I think I'm just gonna turn that into a stream, because it's getting hard to like write a script for that. I think I'm just gonna, and then there's an ASMR rambling stream, which I've already mentioned, and there's the hour-long ASMR and the recording the ASMR on the Twitter live. They're an hour, and the reason why I haven't done the Twitter live is because I want to tie that in with the hour-long ASMR. But yeah. Okay, the audio cuts and lags having me leaving the stream. That's fair enough. Alright, bye. How's it like today? Awful. You do a membership stream that he can indeed watch. Why not Overwatch? You know, it also make other happy, you know. Yeah. Screw it. You know, fuck it, 1 second. It says the measurement for my room. And I'm just gonna message her to ask how long it is, just so I know what length of the Ethernet cable to get. There we go. Nearly 40 fucking minutes into anime, my sweet, sweet boy. He's so cute. Okay, so usually, obviously, it's a list about an ISP issue, because I've been meaning to buy one for a while. I just keep forgetting to actually ask my roommate what my measurements are of the room. That's it. Could be a provider issue though. We've met. They got back. Channel for it because it feels a bit awkward doing so. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Internet. Beautiful eyes for references. I'm gonna be real with you. I am. Elsa. The only time there's been any issues is when one of my roommates has been watching like some like a program on a like a bad streaming site, but obviously it's a bad streaming site. The Casey's one the week after. Yeah, that is happening. That is happening. I did say that was happening. The RatNat thing is like the KCC thing, which I think was like, sorry, I meant to get it done last month, but I don't know what happened, how it got away with me, but it did, yeah. It just... yeah. This is meant to be a twist yapping stream. I'm just gonna have to fucking change it. Or one day. One day. Sorry, don't want to get depressing. Don't want to get depressing. Best. He's really cool. Too much like for me. That's fine, Diamond. See you later. Alright, isn't it? To watch it program in the shower at the minute, but like, sans. Thank you. Virgin Media can't be that bad, gang it. I think neighbor's Wi-Fi. Fuck my neighbor. I'm not giving it. Playing with a chain bracelet because this is my strap. Potentially just ending stream. I genuinely. I really am sorry. I don't even know if you can understand that I'm saying sorry because of how bad it all is. Should not do more ASMR collab. I don't know other ASMRists. Actually, I'm just kidding. A friend of mine lacked internet in his new house for like 5 months because Virgin couldn't be bothered to ever lay down the cables. Jeez. How close are you to the rotor? I'm quite far away from it. I've reset it like twice because I realized one of the lights on it was red. But to be fair, it's kind of always been red. So it's not like it's a new thing that could potentially be the issue. but I'll have a look at it anyway. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have ASMRists you want me to, like, check out or reach out to, just... because it's nearly an hour in and we barely talked about Twisted Wonderland at all. I wanted to yap about one of my hyperfixations. It's just, I don't know. That's what my Ethernet is cable is, like, thingied into. I don't know how tech works, guys. I'm like fucking... I don't know how much you guys really know. I don't know how much you guys delved into the series after I did the reaction stream. But in Twisted Wonderland, there's like fairies and shit. And... Trickster, I've got no fucking clue what Twisted Wonderland even is. What's the gambling like in Twist? Well, initially, kind of fucking sucked. Because, well, not sucked per se, it's more of... Initially, there was no, like, cap thing where... What's the word? There was no cap on... Like, there was no pity system. There was no things, so it wasn't the end of the world. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, I ended up getting the card I wanted anyway within like 40 pulls. So, God, there was this one time, I posted about it on Twitter. There was this one time, there's this one event in Twisted Wonderland. I'll review it sometime. I love it that much. However, unfortunate fuckingly, there's one, Lilia wasn't in this event. That hurts where they kind of F free-to-plays. They weren't awful, but it wasn't like... they're super nice either. It's just eh. But yeah, the Malleus, the other two, Deuce Spade, my favorite, had a free card with the event, and then a Pelthelmia, no matter how much you roll. But I knew the event was coming up because playing on the Ian server, they're basically doing things in the same order they did on the JP side, but like obviously a bit delayed. So I knew the event was coming up. I had a friend who was in America and one time was staying in America for a bit, so they made an American Apple account. And shit, yes, I'm an iPhone user, fuck off. And so they were very kind and was like, hey, I'll let you access my Apple account on your phone so you could download this game and play it. Coolio. When I wanted to. So I could only... like grind the in-game currency, which is like gems or some shit. I forget what it's called. And so I got a bunch. At this point, Twist had actually switched to a pity system, which was it was guaranteed. So you were guaranteed 100 pulls. So a little bit harsher than most. But you could at least watch it go, you could watch a bar go up to tell you how far away you were from it. And with Azul, because I was like, I've got a lot of coins. The first banner, I skipped Idia Shroud, who was the... You want to know how many pulls I did on the banner to try... I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah. Malice at the end. I want you to fucking guess. If you've been following me on Twitter for a while, you may know this answer already. I'm pretty sure I did post about it. But you want to know. You want to fucking know how many pulls I did? How many pulls I did? Would you like to know? I don't think you guys can hear me. I think the lag's acting up again. But would you like to know? I told you that guaranteed pity is 200, right? Guaranteed to get the banner character, like the equivalent of a 5-star. It's called SSR in the game. 200 pulls. I did 199 fucking pulls. I was one up from the guarantee. Didn't get him once. I did 199 pulls on his banner. 199 pulls. Because the banner was decorated for a reason. He looks amazing in that outfit. Search up Malleus Glorious Masquerade. He looks ephemeral. nothing, and I was so pissed to him. By the by, but he's not one of my favorites. He's not one I care about. Like my top 5, top 3 are on the banner: Deuce Spade, Apel Felmia, Lilia Van Rouge, Ragi Bucci, Malleus Draconia. Malleus is at the bottom of that list. That's by the by. That is by the by. I could not fucking get this man after 199 pulls. I nearly cried. I nearly cried. It was so bad. It was so bad. I know the stream delay is like 20 seconds. I said it. I just, what's it? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah. But after that, I kind of cooled me off a bit from the game. I quit it for a bit because it hurt. I came back a couple times to do some events for characters I liked or to continue the story when it got updated on the end, but I didn't play it as frequently, and then I ended up dropping it for a few months. And just before I transferred over to my new phone, I logged back on. I don't know whether it got deleted due to inactivity or if there was some fucking fuckety-wuckety shit going on there. Maybe it's sense that it's like, wait, hang on a second, this person isn't in the region they were saying they were in. But yeah, the Disney, don't shoot my ass, please. But yeah, my account's gone. So that sucks because it was a financial loss. But because I couldn't back up the account on anything because of the VPN thing, or the not VPN kind of thing, it means I've lost everything. But yeah, in a cosplayer's view, that costume looks like I could sell my house and still not afford all the components. It is so intricate. All the outfits in Twisted Wonderland, it's shortened to Twist, if you see it on Twitter. All the things are just like, it is awful. It's a decent amount of money anyway, just to get just go into fucking, what's it called? Not home base, as a DIY store. Fucking Hobbycraft is what it's called over here in the UK. You can't just go into a Hobbycraft and just pick up a length of that fabric. You're gonna have to get one that's a similar color. I don't know if you can custom order fabrics. But you'd have to do something like that, which is annoying. For the ropes alone. And then you look at the rest of Different Fate for one of my favorite characters. I've never played Fate, I'm afraid. I know the concept of it, historical figures brought back as certain weapon themed users, but it's extent of my knowledge. But yeah, that was the most painful pulling of a character I've ever experienced. There was an actual financial thing. The first time I ever spent money on a gacha was Shao in Genshin Impact. Didn't get him, so that hurt a bit, but it hurt. It's yeah. Another one I was really bummed at is, this won't make any sense until fucking amazing card. Lilia, Lilia Van Rouge, who is the black/pink-haired character on my thumbnail. They have a bit of a curse. They were kind of stuck in a bit of a curse where in Twist, the cards you have, I think this is for a lot of gacha games, the cards you can pull for the combat system, they will have an initial look when you pull them, and then when you do this thing called Groovy, which is where you use a bunch of the in-game items are lollipops. You can Groovy the card, and then you can use lollipops once you've unlocked certain requirements on the card to then Groovy it. Then they get a new art piece on it. And Lilia, poor Lilia, he ends up the initial art looks way better than the groovy art. He always just looks a bit off in the groovy art. No one knows, and that went on for a couple years whenever he would get a card. But luckily, when it got around to General Lilia, which is a very story important one in the end, they managed to fix it, so it looks good. The curse was broken, and it was bummed because I didn't actually end up getting him. Which was more my own fault. I didn't take the time to grind like I did with the Malleus one. I was like, I have been scorned before. I don't want to play these games again. And in the end, I think I only ended up doing 40 pulls on that banner anyway. But it's eh. I never got Zhao in the end. Yeah, I never got Zhao. In the end, I ended up falling in love with Kazuha, so I already had like an anime DPS, or like who could be both a DPS and a support on my team. So they didn't really feel like a need to get Zhao at that point. But yeah, my favorite cards in the game. If you don't want to play the game, if you either can't because you can't get a VPN, or you don't want to sink the time into playing the game itself, I would recommend finding translations of the Japanese version. There's Disney has done that thing where they censor their own fucking game for some reason. And it's cool. I do recommend checking out the main story online if you don't want to play the game. And also the stories, either the card. It's just good. If you don't want to sing line, not the English version, because Disney had part of that is the dynamic between Kalim and Jamil, and because of Yana doesn't really shy in the JP side, didn't really shy away from the like darker elements of the relationship, which it's not like explicit, it's not like a very dark, they soften it a bit and it doesn't have the same level of impact, or more of you can't really appreciate the relationship between the two, or like the intricacies of it the same way you would on the Japanese side. So will say watch Japanese translations, not straight EN re-uploads. One person I highly recommend is Otome Ayui. She was the person I watched before the EN version of the game came out, and honestly I still do refer back to her stuff when I want to see the game. She does really good translations. She's always fairly quick with it. And she's also translated all of the story events. She's translated some vignettes, which are like the stories that come with the cards, and also some like certain other cards. You can unlock like character interactions, which are mainly between the characters in the same dorms. After we Detective Pikachu to link the audio clips together, I will upload the VOD. I think I'm just gonna upload the VOD into the Discord. I don't know how well that will go, but I'll try it. We'll see. I might not do it tonight because I'm a bit... I mentioned before the reason why I swapped stream topics today is because I'm tired. But it's that. I still don't understand why Disney would be scared of dark themes after all. They sent Pluto to hell once. Forgot about that. Oh, you want to know something really stupid that's happened multiple times in the game now? Basically, Disney has a tendency to copyright its own songs. And so, in the game, one character sings, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. That song from Snow White, the one that the dwarves sing. In the JP side, they sing, for some reason... Okay, there's two versions of the story. On one hand, it's that Disney EN, reason that meant that they couldn't put it in the game, Disney could not secure their own copyrighted song to put into the game, like on the Japanese side, from the Japanese side. They're not even translating the songs. It's not even like they're putting the English version of the song in it. They just couldn't put the Japanese version of Hi-Ho. Separate version of the story where it was like, it wasn't the song itself. It wasn't the song itself. That was the issue, but the singer, apparently there was some copyright around his voice where they couldn't secure the version that he sung, specifically because he had some kind of like copyright thing with his agency that wasn't going well over with English lawyers, but it's by the by. But Nightmare Before Christmas event, and this event, oh god, I'm gonna end after saying this bit. Nightmare Before Christmas event, and this is all the characters. I need to go. The EP is taking me over right now, and the lag isn't making the stream easy to sleep too. So wait, Disney got copyrighted by Disney. Yep. I'm done. I'm gonna end at a second nostalgia. Don't worry. But basically, they go, and the final, they're called twist tunes in the game. There was all the characters who were involved in the event sung "This is Halloween, this is Halloween, this is Halloween." Hope you all have an amazing night, an amazing day wherever you are. Bye bye, Soldier. Bye bye. But yeah, they put that song in the game, and people were like, damn, I hope the need it's been again, and now people can't figure out what's going on, because as far as we know, there's no contractual stipulations with these people. Potentially, I don't know for certain, because that is a very loose rumor I've heard. But then, I might as well stay to see it. Yeah, I'm just finishing this rant, and then I'm gonna go. Makes sense? Because literally even though Disney, copyrighting Disney, sounds so stupid. It is unfortunately the only viable like reason at the minute. It's just like it's so stupid, but yeah, now instead of having the character singing Twisted Wonderland for the final twist tune, they just have. There were people who were on Twitter was like, I sped rushed this event just so I could get to listen to this song as I was playing it, and unlock it to play it in like the music arcade bit, whatever it's fucking called. But now I don't have it, and it's like, are we surprised? We shouldn't be, but we are. But yeah, I think I'm gonna close off now, guys, because talking about Twisted Wonderland at the end, so I need to change the title and everything. But yeah, so this isn't getting resolved sooner. It should be, and that's probably it's an issue on my end. Ethernet cable, so yeah. There's a 20-second delay, so I'm just gonna wait for you guys to say something. Bye bye, hope you have a good day, good night, and a good tomorrow. That reminds me of like what the movie's called. It reminds me of the Truman Show, that. Yeah, I'm gonna head off now, guys. Yeah, I'll see you. Thank you all so much for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Mwah. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye bye.
Still